Welcome to the Weekly Social, where it's all things Katy, Fulshear, Richmond, Texas. We thank you for tuning in this week. Right now, we're hovering around 800 people that are watching weekly, so thank you for supporting our channel. Today, we have Richard Davis at Davidson Homes. We're in Centera, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his community and what we got going on out here.
Oh, great. Thanks for having me, Richard. I really appreciate it, this opportunity to tell everyone about Davidson Homes, because we are new to Texas. We've been in the market for probably 2 years. We're in the process of rebranding right now, so you're going to see a little bit more with us. Whenever they got started during the pandemic, I don't think the execution was there, so we're kind of relaunching the entire company here in the Houston and Texas market. You're going to see us in the other San Antonio, Austin, Dallas as well. So here in the community, we're actually building in a gated neighborhood. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, and so it's a little bit closer to the Clay Road entrance. We do have probably about 125 lots, home sites, and we are going to be building a few of them on the water. And so our prices start from about $299. I know it's hard to find something under $300 today, but we are building starting at $299, and we go up just a little bit over $500,000.
That's very competitive. That's a great price point to be in. And if you're in a gated community and you're in that price point, that's huge. Typically, you see stuff up over $1 million in gated communities.
That's pretty right on. So one of the things about Centera that I really like is the entire community has brick walls. And so, years from now, that's going to make a huge difference in the quality and the look of the community, instead of seeing a bunch of fallen down wood fences and then numerous repairs. They have a lot of the intersections have brick inlays. And so that's another thing I try to point out to people. They've gone the extra mile of not just the brick fence, but your street work.
I saw that when I pulled in. I was actually surprised to see that when I came back here this morning.
Yeah, and so another thing that they did in the community is called the Green Bolt. And so they did a 12-foot wide sidewalk, and it goes to all the amenity parks throughout the community. So, golf carts are, everyone's got a golf cart almost these days. And so it gives you the ability to have 2 golf carts pass each other, or if you're out walking, you like riding bikes, you're with your family, someone comes up on you, they're not pushing someone off in the grass, they're not running off in the grass. So it's a pretty neat thing that they've actually got going throughout the community.
I don't think I've seen that in any other community around here.
No, it's very unique. So one of the other things about Centera, there's going to be a little bit over 2,000 acres here, almost 7,000 homes. They have a communities activity director, and they actually keep up with all of the community events. There's an app. There's a Centera app for all the residents, and they communicate this through your app. And so it's up to you how much you want to participate or how much you want to receive on the feed. But they constantly have things for new homeowners to get out and meet each other. Your kids get to meet each other. They do like a men's top golf night. They do a new residence dinner. So there's a lot, food truck nights that are always out there. And then once these other facilities start opening, they're going to have concerts and other events.
Oh, wow. And this is a lagoon community, which a lot of people don't realize, but Tejas, the developer, is known for the lagoon communities.
Correct. So the lagoon and their first amenity that's actually going to open is going to be in 2024, and it's just a few blocks behind where the Home Finder Center is, and that's going to have a lazy river. It's going to have a clubhouse. It's going to have pickleball courts. So it's going to have a lot of different places for the community to come together and hold social events. And then the lagoon, which is supposed to be a little bit over 3 acres, that's going to open up in 2025, and that's walking distance from our community where we're actually building. It's the Buc-ee's that's on the west side of Houston.
That's how I come.
We're just right behind Buc-ee's, and if you just come through Cane Island, keep coming a little bit further, we're right behind Cane Island. So that's the easiest way to get here. A lot of people will come off the Grand Parkway and either come straight down Clay Road, or they're going to come down Stockdick. So our main entrance now is Stockdick and Pitts Road. So this is more or less kind of the middle of the community, And, they kind of went with the south part first that they were developing, and now they're developing the north side. It's all going to come together about the same time.
Well, in Clay Road, they're under major widening of that road right now. So it is kind of a mess, but they're actually taking care of it before everybody gets here. So it's being built as you guys are selling homes.
Correct. And so there's different ways to get out. So if you need to go west, there's a real easy way to just turn on Clay, and you can zigzag through Morton down to 2588. It's going to bring you out. You're going to be able to get onto I-10 either through Brookshire or right at the Texas Heritage Parkway.
Yeah, you have ease of access. All the major roads are literally just a few minutes from here. Lots of shopping that's very close by. Most of the neighborhoods zoned to Katy ISD, which is award-winning schools. There is parts that are zoned to Royal ISD. It's a huge community. It's what, 2,300 acres?
Yeah, so there's almost 2,300 acres. And one of the sections the section that we are currently building in, all of our kids are going to be zoned to the newest elementary in Katy ISD, which is Roberson. That's located Cane Island, 10 minutes away. It's not very far. It's very easy to get to because it's on the backside, closest to us. And then Haskett Middle School, junior high, and then Katy High School. So, there's not a lot of land left in Katy. No. Most of it's been developed. If you want a new home, there's really not a lot. And in the next couple of years, it's going to be gone. So this is a very great opportunity for people that want to have that Katy address and keep their kids in Katy ISD. It's a great opportunity because of the value of the homes in the community. There's such a variety.
Well, in the way they prep the kids, if you look at the school ratings on most all of Katy ISD schools, they all have stellar ratings. None of them are perfect, but I can tell you that my son, when he graduated from Tompkins, he was more than prepared to start college, and it was a breeze for him. And some of his classmates were struggling, and they actually graduated in the top 10% from their school district, but they were not prepared for the education that they received.
Right. One of my best friends, both his kids just graduated Katy High School. They both received full scholarships. One was top 10 of his class.
Oh, wow.
And so they both got full scholarships. But Katy has a great education foundation that they actually push through all of the schools. And it's just some of the schools are just a little bit different than others, and some offer different things that the other ones don't offer. So each one is unique in its own way.
Well, football. If you play football, you want to go to Katy High School.
It's a sports.
Katy.
Oh yeah, sports.
The powerhouse.
Multiple championships. And so, and that's entertaining for students to grow up with, having that, going to these games and enjoying Friday Night Lights. But yes, it's great. And, some of the other things that are close by, they are building a brand new HEB right down the street at Katy Hockley. And that's going to be open in 2024. We have Walmart and Kroger's right at the Grand Parkway, just a little bit past that, another 5-10 minutes down the road. So a lot of your main shopping is going to be close. We're on the west side of the energy corridor. There's a few hospitals right on I-10. Our closest one's going to be Memorial Hermann, right at I-10 and 99. Then you get down to Texas Children's, which is important for a lot of families.
Huge.
And then Methodist right next to it. So there's other things. Katy's really come a long way. Their economic council has really pushed a lot of businesses with Katy Asian Town. They got Typhoon Texas. They got in Katy Mills Mall. Now they've got all of these other restaurants and fun things to do that are coming into the Katy area. You've got the Tiger Woods.
That just opened.
Tiger Woods Putt Golf Place, Pop Stroke, and then you've got Dugout that just opened on the other side of Mario Andretti's. That's the virtual baseball that you actually can play. It's like the Top Golf of baseball. And then you got Mario Andretti. So,
have you done Andretti's?
I haven't done Andretti's, but that's one of the team building things I'm trying to get our company to go do.
Awesome. You will not be disappointed. You'll have the time of your life. Even if you don't win the race, you'll
exactly.
have a good time.
Exactly. So just a little bit about us, just getting back to what we do, during the pandemic, a lot of builders were forced to just build inventory, restrict people from going to design centers and making selections. Limited supplies. They were putting in what they could, and they've got comfortable with it. And a lot of builders are not going back to that option, to where they're going to give the consumer the ability to make changes, even though the prices are up. They're sticking with this because they think that it's a little bit easier and it's less time consuming.
A lot of builders are not putting them on the market until it's post sheetrock.
Exactly.
So, like you said, you can't pick anything. And the part that's frustrating for me when I represent these buyers is they can't do the foundation inspection, they can't do the pre-sheetrock inspection, and we just want to make sure that they're getting a good home.
Right. So, that's one of the biggest things we looked at when we were relaunching, trying to rebrand everything, is giving the consumer the ability to make these changes. We feel are very important today, especially your first-time home buyers. They don't know what to expect, and having the best available items for them to choose and having it in-house instead of just saying, you now need to take time off from work and you're going to have to go to a showroom. It's going to be during the week. We actually allow you to do it right here in the sales office. You can do it after hours, on weekends, whatever.
Well, if you miss an appointment, that's a big no-no with builders, by the way.
Yeah. And so even if we haven't installed some of the products up to a certain stage, we're going to allow the consumer, if they want, to make that change, if we can actually still make it happen for them.
I'm looking at the finishes in this beautiful model home here. This is very modern, it's very warm, it's open, and it's a lot of high-end finishes. I mean, the granite that I'm looking at out of the corner of my eye, that's not builder-grade granite. That's very nice, high quality.
And so, of course, we're going to have some products for each consumer's budget. And so our model home is enhanced to show the different things that someone could do to based on their lifestyle for today. We're actually building a couple of different products here, and they're different in as far as what's included with their features. So we have our product that starts from about $399 to a little bit over $500. It's going to come with things like 8-foot doors on the first floor.
That's great.
Your taller base moldings, your bigger door trims, bigger covered patios, more brick detail, more stone details, your metal spindles, multiple bathrooms. And so we feel like baths we really take a big interest in our baths. We try to install oversized showers because they still want that tub, but a lot of people, when they put in the showers with the tub, they go to a small shower. So there's certain things we've done to just try to make sure that it's a little bit better for the consumer.
Now, in that level of home, what size lots are you guys building? Is that 50s?
So that's going to be a 60-foot lot.
That's a really good size in today's market.
Yeah, and we've got a lot of oversized cul-de-sac lots that are available. We still have some water lots that are available. We have some without obstructed views that look across the park into the water. The model home that we're sitting in today, this is going to be our 45-foot product. We have 4 different floor plans that we're offering. And I could build this home, which is 2515 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, with a 19-foot wide covered patio.
That's huge.
Keeping it under $400,000, and you'll be able to select all of your own options. So
you can't even find a resale for that price today.
We started $366 with this, and so based on whatever's most important to you, we can build it and actually get something affordable and a little bit of custom.
What's your time to build right now that you guys are seeing timeline-wise, from like dirt to closing?
So on average, we're looking right now 4 to 5 months. We're going to try to narrow that down. We're going to try to get that back closer to 3 and 4. And so we just restaffed pretty much the entire company since the beginning of the year. And we got a strong team that are very experienced from other builders. and we're actually putting together a process to make it seamless to get from the ground all the way through to closing. And one of the things we strive on is customer service, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I came here. And it's because the owner of the company stresses he will not allow you to close on an incomplete home. This comes from the owner. We build in 5 different states. We're out of Alabama. He is very big. He's a very young guy. He's actually developed this company and gotten it to a place. It's astonishing. So from 2009, we're now probably in the top, 1,000. I think we're ranked 960 in the country.
That's huge.
Building in 5 different states. He's done very well, and he's actually got a good thing going on. So he's got some good product.
I can't tell you how many homes I've closed on that were not complete. So what you just said, most builders aren't doing that out there today. So hats off to
Yeah,
Davidson.
and I worked for a company that did that. That was one of the worst things that I hated about my job, and going home that day and forcing someone to close when they probably shouldn't have. And but I don't own the company, but
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons why I'm here today is because they've got a lot of great things, a lot of great offerings.
What we've gone over a lot. Is there any other points that actually make you guys stand out above your competition out there?
I would say the value. So, just the products that we're using and the quality, and then the value that you're going to get with the price of the home. And, we actually, behind the walls that you can't see, we go the extra mile, and we're not cutting corners on anything. So we're using PEX plumbing. We are Energy Star certified. We're going to use gas or gas efficient home. So, so we're not cutting, we're actually doing a lot of brick. So we're really not doing a lot of siding. We do the majority of brick and stone. So that's another thing that we've looked at.
That's huge, especially in that price range, because a lot of them, they cut costs by removing that and going with the cement board.
So it's anything from the construction all the way down through the name brand products that we're using in our home. So, like our LVP is a true luxury vinyl floor. It has a 30-year warranty. It snaps together. It's even got a low-grade commercial 7-year warranty on it. It's just a high-grade product.
I see those $1 million new builds today as well. So that, people hear vinyl and they cringe because they're thinking of, what's the old stuff that they used to roll out?
Linoleum.
Yeah, that's what they're thinking.
Right.
This stuff today, I have to knock on it. I have a hard time deciphering what it is until I knock on it, because it looks just like wood. And the nice part is, it can scratch, but oh my gosh, it is way tougher than wood. It's not going to chip like tile. You can spill a mop bucket of water on it, mop it up. It's about as idiot-proof in flooring that you can make it.
Yeah.
Tile, I like tile, but the problem with tile is grout. Sooner or later it gets nasty and you got to have it professionally cleaned. So, but yeah, that premium vinyl planking that you guys are offering, that's very nice stuff.
So, we're going to still offer numerous colors for your cabinets. We're going to have numerous finishes for your countertops. We do nothing but granite throughout the home. It comes that way. We do have quartz for the people that want quartz. It comes with tile, then we go to your wood tile plank, then we go to the luxury vinyl. We even have real wood floors. I know a lot of people aren't putting in wood today, but we actually have a wood line that we can put in.
Engineered wood is what I see people use when they do it. That's what I personally have in my home. Love it, but it will scratch. It will.
It will.
But it does give it that nice warm feeling, and my wife picked it, so we love it.
And then, through the process, we keep you involved as a buyer for the consumers. We actually will have a pre-start meeting with you. We're going to meet every week. We're going to give you an update. We're going to make sure that you're heavily involved. We're going to make sure that everyone, including your realtor, would be contacted on a weekly basis. We're going to do a pre-sheetrock meeting with you. We're going to do your homeowner orientation. So,
which I can attest to that. I've worked with Richard numerous times over the years. He always sends out a weekly update, and I attend all the builder meetings, but he keeps everybody informed of when those meetings are coming. So there's no surprises. So thank you for that.
Yeah. Well, you know, and I just think, and I put myself in, I remember when I bought my first home, I was nervous, I didn't know what to think. I've been doing this for almost 25 years. I always try to put my perspective back into that place of how would I want to be treated? What did I miss when I went through my first build? Yeah.
You know, because it's the consumer's largest financial decision for the average person. It really is.
It really is.
It's highly stressful. There's a lot of stuff, spinning plates that are going on behind the scenes with them. They have to close on time, get utilities set up, movers, schools. They're being pulled in a lot of different directions.
They are, and so I try to help them with all of those things you just said. So that way that they're not searching for these things. I help them, I educate them. Hey, look, you're getting ready to close. Now's the time to do this. Here's the phone numbers. Here's this place. Go here, go there. And so I just try to make it as easy as possible.
That and having a proactive super that's overseeing the project, that definitely helps as well when working with builders. I've always found that having a good super eases a lot of stress for the consumer as well.
And so another thing is we do have in-house financing. It is available for anyone. We are a USDA, which is a zero down, no money down authorized community. You may qualify.
That's a rarity to find, by the way, especially here.
And, you know, so you've got to qualify for it, but it's an available thing that's worth going with. And so with our in-house financing, we actually have a lot of flexibility there. They have a lot of outlets to try to make sure that you get the best interest rate and you get the best program that's designed around your budget.
Yeah, because FHA, there's conventional, there's all kinds of different programs, VA, the USDA that you just...
Correct. And so we have an online app, and we make it very convenient for you to, most everyone wants to do everything from their phone today. And so you can actually do it from your phone. If you prefer, you can actually upload your documents from your phone. They will turn into PDFs, they'll load it in the right spot.
So if people want to come out and tour Davidson's homes and meet you, how are they going to find, or how can they find you?
Okay, so you could go to davidsonhomes.com and look up Sunterra. It's very easy. We're located at the intersection of Stockton and Pitts Road. I actually have, you can call me on my cell phone, and it's 832-661-3521. Again, 832-661-3521. I work 24/7, just like Richard here, so I try to answer every call or at least return a text message by the end of the day.
He does work on his days off, and he has called me while he was on vacation, so I can attest to it. He will return your calls, and he'll give you a wonderful service, and he will make it a seamless purchasing. So highly recommend Richard and Davidson Homes. Go out, tour their properties. You will not be disappointed, and it takes a lot for me to say that because I walk in and out of homes all day, every day, but this is a wonderful property, wonderful community, lots of growth. If you buy in now, gosh, the market, the equity just keeps going up and up.
It is, and you know, so Sunterra was the #1 master plan selling community last year. And this year, week after week, we are selling more homes as a community. There's more people that recognize the location and the true value of where they're at in Katy. And we continue to surpass the sales from last year, which was an all-time high.
In the last 6 months, I'm hearing Sunterra more, it's just like it's ramping up, but you're hearing it more and more.
Yeah, and so now we have our Home Finder Center, which is located, so if you just go to Sunterra's website, they're going to be bringing you straight here. My office is on the corner right across the street from the Sunterra Home Finder Center. When you walk in there, they're going to be able to share everything about the community with you, help you focus on the right product or the right price, maybe the right school. So they're going to give you a lot of information about the community, and then all of the model homes are located just right in walking distance of the Home Finder Center.
We appreciate you guys for tuning in this week. Just one more shout out again. What's the best way for them to get a hold of you, Richard?
Call me on my cell phone, 832-661-3521. Again, 832-661-3521.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.